Hello student, so this is a revision class for ICSE class 10 and I believe this will really help you. Okay, so let's start. So first I will show you the relation, complementary relation. So theta, let's say theta is acute angle, right? So less than 90 degree, okay, and greater than 0 degree. So sine of 90 degree plus theta will be cos theta, right? Similarly, cos of 90 degree minus theta will be equal to sin theta. Fine. Now, tan of 90 degree minus theta will be equal to cot theta. Then, cot of 90 degree minus theta will be equal to tan theta. Okay. Now, next will be the sec and cosec. Okay. Let me remove this. Fine. So, sec of 90 degree minus theta will be equal to cosec theta, and cosec of 90 degree minus theta will be equal to sec theta. Fine. So, these are the relations you have to remember. Now, how we are going to apply that? Let's say cos of 72 degree will be equal to, I can write it cos of 72 degree. So, I can write it cos of 90 degree minus 18 degree. So, it will be sine of 18 degree, right? Similarly, sine of 30 degree is equal to sine of, I can write 90 degree minus 60 degree. So, it will be cos 60 degree. That's why if you see the the value table, what happened, that you have to remember only sine values. Like let's say sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree value is half. You have to remember this only. Then sine 30 degree means I know that sine 30 degree is equal to cos of 60 degree. So cos 60 degree is equal to half. That's it. And tan 30 degree, sine 30 by cos 30. So 1. So tan 30 is sine 30 is 1 by 2 and cos 30, right? So cos 30, now you have to get cos 30. So cos 30 degree is equal to root over of 1 minus sine square 30 degree, right? So you will get 1 by 4, it will be root 3 by 2. So tan 30 degree, if I want to get tan 30 degree, what I have to do? I have to make it tan 30 degree is equal to sine 30 degree divide cos 30 degree. So 1 by 2, then root 3 by 2. So it is 1 by root 3. So I got the value of tan 30 degree. So for the value table, you only have to remember sine 30 degree, sine 45 degree and sine 60 degree. That's it. Sine 0 degree is 0, sine 90 degree is 1. So that you don't have to remember, right? It will come with you. So this way you can get the value anytime you can recall. You don't have to remember, oh, I forget at the time of exam. No, nothing to panic. Just remember the sine 30, sine 45 degree and sine 60 degree. That's it. So from there you can get cos 30, tan 30, tan 45 degree, tan 60 degree, all these things, right? Okay. Now let's go to the actual. Now, so, and what are the relations which will help us? You only have to remember sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From here you will get the other relation. So if you divide both the side with sine square theta. So let's see what are coming. Sine square theta plus cos square theta 1. Now divide both the side with sine square theta. Okay. Now what I am going to get? Here I will get sin square theta by sin square theta plus cos square theta by sin square theta, and here it will be sin square theta. Okay. Now if I go down, it will be 1 plus this will be cos square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So you got one more relation. You don't have to remember it. If you forget at time of exam, just you can build it like this. Okay. So nothing to panic on the trigonometric formulas. Okay. Next, let's prepare relation between tan and sec. So again I am writing sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Then divide both the side with cos square theta. Okay. So sin square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta is equal to 1 by cos square theta. It will be sin square theta by cos square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta is equal to 1 by cos square theta. Okay. So now next it will be tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. You got the relation. Okay. So you don't have to remember the things, right? Now let me just keep these things. Now I am going to solve few of the identities. So we got this and we received cos square theta 1 plus cos square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Okay. Now let's start. Number 1. 1 minus cos A by sin A plus sin A by 1 plus 1 minus cos A. Sin A by 1 minus cos A. Okay. Now I have to prove it. Okay. It will be 2 cosec A. 2 cosec A. I have to prove it. Okay. So let's start on it. Fine. So let me do the LCM. Then it is coming 1 minus cos A square plus sin square A divided by sin A 1 minus cos A. Okay. I am starting from left hand side. So it will be, so 1 minus cos A means if I expand 1 minus 2 cos A plus cos square A plus sin square A. Okay. Now let me make it some adjustment for you. Right. Okay. Divided by sin A into 1 minus cos A. Okay. Now if I go here, so cos square A plus sin square is equal to 1. So it will be 1 plus 1 minus 2 cos A divide sin A by 1 minus cos A. Right. Let me focus my camera there for you. Okay. So it will be 2 comma 1 minus cos A divided by sin A 1 minus cos A. Okay. So it's coming 2 by sin A. That means 2 cos A. We got it. Clear? Done. So this way we have to prove the things. Now let's do the next one. Next one is 1 minus sin square A by 1 plus cos A. 1 minus sin square A by 1 plus cos A. I have to prove it cos A. So let's start from left hand side. Let me start from left hand side. Okay. So 1 plus cos A in LCM, denominator it will be 1 plus cos A minus sin square A. Sin square A. That's coming. So if I take 1, I replace 1 by sin square A by cos square A plus cos A minus sin square A. So the question is, why I am replacing this 1 with this? Because my target is to reach cos A. Okay. So I have to eliminate the sin square A or sin related parameters or function. So I have used this 1 sin square A plus cos square A. So sin square A minus sin square A. So sin square A will be vanished. Okay. Here I will get cos square A plus cos A divided by 1 plus cos A. Fine, right? Now next is cos A common, 1 plus cos A divided by 1 plus cos A. So it's coming only cos A. It will come only cos A, right? That's it. So proof. This way you have to proceed. Okay. So in my next session, I will again come with some selective numericals for you, which will help you for board preparation. Okay. Keep watching. I will be sharing few other sessions for you, and if you really like it, you can subscribe. Okay. I hope it will help for your board preparation. Okay. Thank you. Bye.